Electric cars are the way of the future. That's what we hear on a weekly basis from one of our friends or a news source. You may notice while driving around that a vast majority of the vehicles are turning to electric or hybrid. Electric automobiles are advertised as the vehicles of the future with tagging points around lessened environmental effect. EV are also known for a green way of driving. According to the article comparing cars' environment and cost concerns, the pollution to the environment comes from an elaborate battery system. The creation of batteries involves mining that can be very destructive. If the batteries are improperly disposed of and sent to a landfill, the battery's toxins can leach into groundwater. So EVs aren't all that they're made out to be. Furthermore, according to the article, electric cars pollute more than gas-powered cars. The extraction and processing of materials found in batteries such as lithium, copper, and nickel demand energy and can release toxic waste. Another quote from the article titled, "Are Electric Vehicles Green?" from CNBC states, "Batteries in electric vehicles, for example, charge in the power that comes straight from the electric grid, which itself often powered by fossil fuels." Plenty of car companies such as Dodge, with this Charger and Challenger model, and the extensions of those such as the Scat Pack and Hellcat are all going fully electric starting the year 2024. Many other car companies are making a push to introduce their audience to a reliable form of EV. I have a short video to display this for you.
Can you hear me calling out your name? You know that I'm falling and I don't know what to say. I'll speak a little louder, I'll even shout. You know that I'm proud and I can't get the words out.
Dude.
I wanna be with you everywhere. I wanna be with you everywhere.
From Bolt to Blazer, Equinox to Silverado, Chevy EVs are for everyone, everywhere.
Although the video Chevy released demonstrates people having fun and how EV can be everywhere and suit anyone's needs, I think it's very misleading and tries to get customers to look past the disadvantages. Clearly, EV has advantages such as it has less carbon emissions compared to gasoline vehicles, but harvesting those materials like lithium through mining to produce those batteries to drive an EV leaves a much worse effect on the environment. So while you may look towards EV to preserve the environment, you might look a different way when you realize what it takes to drive an EV. My standpoint on gas versus electricity is simply to side with what we've had for a long time. I'm pro gas-powered cars. The reason I'm pro gas-powered cars is due to electric cars' effect on the environment while batteries aren't properly maintained. Another reason I'm pro gas-powered cars is that electric vehicles are costing thousands of dollars to purchase off the bat as well as to maintain. Choosing gas-powered vehicles is a way to go because according to the article, do electric cars last longer than gas cars? It states that people aren't looking forward to reselling EVs due to the battery replacement that is required. I got to interview a couple local lawyers in the community, and this is what they both had to say. All right, what kind of vehicle do you own?
I own a 2014 Audi Allroad.
And that is a gas vehicle, correct?
That's correct.
Why do you choose the gas vehicle and not drive an EV?
Electric vehicle, to start with, the affordability when I was buying cars to begin with was higher than what I was willing to pay for. We travel a lot, and to me right now, gas stations are much more convenient than having to stop and charge a vehicle for some unknown amount of time. I can fill up my car in less than 5 minutes. I have no idea how long I'm going to have to sit around and charge an electric vehicle. And in my experience, in cold weather, which there's at least 6 months of every year in Indiana, batteries don't last as long. And so, if you get an electric vehicle and it says that you're going to have a range of 300 miles or something, if it's 0 degrees outside, that range can easily change to 150 miles. So it's just not as convenient, I think, as they're made out to be.
All right, what vehicle do you drive?
I drive a Jeep Wrangler.
Why do you drive the Jeep Wrangler? Because it is a gas vehicle, correct?
It is a gas vehicle.
Why do you
yes.
drive the Jeep Wrangler over a EV?
I drive my Jeep Wrangler because it can be towed behind my motorhome, and
I would say there are more options for gas-powered vehicles, as well as the ease of not having to charge a gas vehicle overnight, that type of thing.
And so you would much rather go to a gas station and fill up in a maximum of 5 minutes rather than wait 4 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I would rather, but it's certainly more convenient.
I'm going to give you an example of a gas-powered vehicle versus an electric vehicle. I'm not comparing them, but I'm just going to give you a visual example. So up here is a gas-powered F-150 right now, and here is a Ford F-150 Lightning. So just to recap what we've learned in this interview, both lawyers said something pertaining to how much easier it is to fill up their tank in minutes and not charge over a span of hours. This is all based on conveniency of their time for them. Specifically, there are solutions to this problem out there, such as an alternative fuel source other than going all electric. The solution is compressed natural gas. According to an article titled Fuel for Thought, the solution is compressed natural gas. The article goes on further to explain the solution reduces emissions by a lot, but as a downside, it reduces engine power. Finally, I would say, famous saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.